On the previous video, we explained how to use an automated tool from Fast Track. It's called from Metasploit. It's called the Fast Track, and we saw that everything can be done automated. And I just need to specify the IP. He will scan and he will search for vulnerability and exploit and compromise the system and give me a Metasploit session. We have a similar tool that can do that, except in a graphical way. And some people are prefer to use a graphical way. And actually, it's a very effective tool. I mean, it's much more than what we're going to explain in this video. So you can discover these tools yourself. It's a very powerful one. So it will do the same like previous video, automate the process, except it's a graphical tool. This tool's name is Armitage. So let's open the tool. So if we go here to the G-Track and penetration testing, you're going to find the Armitage Metasploit framework. I'm going to start the tools. And while it starts, let me log into my victim machine. It's logged in. Let me just check the IP of my victim machine. Okay, let's get back to our machine. You get this connection windows. Click on connect, and okay, and he's gonna start the Metasploit framework, the Armitage Metasploit framework. As you can see, when you start, you don't have anything inside, so we're gonna start by going to host. And we go to add host, and here I can write one computer or more than one, or even a network. So in my case, I can write down 192.168.95.150, and I can add more, or I can even write 0, so he will add the full network. So I'm going to click on OK. You're going to add this machine. As you can see, since it has a black screen, that means no information is available about this machine yet. So after doing that, I'm going to go to host one more time and go to nmap scan and choose intensive scan, the first one. And I'm going to specify the machine one more time, 192.168.95.150, and we click on OK. It will take a few seconds because you're going to scan the system and try to gather as much information about the system. And how I'll be knowing that information has been available? You should see a logo showing on the monitor with the specific operating system. So if it's a Windows 2000, 2003, XP7, you will be able to find out what operating system they have. So just give them a few seconds, and I believe eventually you will get the information about this machine. This includes the port, the service, the operating system, everything. Nothing will help showing exactly what is running now, so I don't know, should I rescan it one more time? Nmap scan, intensive scan, 192.168.95.50, and okay, we just need to be patient. Okay, and if you even add more machine, this process will take longer time, but let's wait. While it's scanned, let's check something. If you right click here on this machine, you only find two options here: host and services. So this is the only option available at the beginning, because those options will change in a few seconds. I don't know if I should pause the video until it finishes. So, because it usually takes like, yeah, it's done. So scan completed. And as you see that the monitor changed, and now it shows what kind of operating system you have on the system. So the intensive scan was able to collect some information about this victim, and he's showing us such information. Okay. Now once we get that, not only the operating system but the port and the service and everything, the second or the third step is to go to attack and ask him to find attack by port and by vulnerability. So I'm asking him, check the port, what ports they have, what service they have on those ports, are those vulnerable, can those be exploited? And we repeat the same step by vulnerability. Check the weakness, check the operating system and everything. And it was fast actually. He checked and he gave us that he checked by port and by vulnerability. And now all the exploits that can be used to compromise the system for their vulnerability are there. You just need to right click, and now you're going to find a new menu called attack, where all the vulnerability and exploit has been listed here. So let's try one. So we're going to take DCOM, this one, and he's going to just confirm the target and the IP and what will be exposed, exploited and everything, and I don't have to change anything. I just click on launch, and let's see if this exploit success. The monitor should change to a red frame. That means this computer has been compromised, and now you have full access to it. And I just can right click on it, and I can go to the Metasploit here, and all the Metasploit options are here. So access, we can go to exploit for instance and ask him to browse the file, and it will browse down here all the file on this machine. I can specify a path, show me the file on the C drive, so he will show me the file on the C drive, and everything is inside the Metasploit session, but instead of using a command line, it exists here. So this is another way for automate the Metasploit framework, but in a graphical interface, and it's quite easy to use. And as I told you, Armitage is a quite interesting program that has a lot of feature, not just this one, but it's a big program, it's not a small one. So that's everything related to this video, and see you next video. Thank you so much.